Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in the Project Ozone 2 server. And this is the second time I've recorded this introduction to this episode because the server shut itself down. And currently the server is 110 miles away from me, so there's not a lot I can do about the server shutting itself down. But Molly's got home and she's restarted the server for me, so now I'm back in the game. So it's only had to wait 6 hours to get back in the game, so that's good. Right, so we were looking at... I think we've got enough experience now to do something with this sword, so let's do that. Because I believe it is a blood moon tonight. I believe. So we'll give the sword, we'll give it Reaper 5, and we will say, yes please. Reaper 5 sword. I don't know what no infusion means. I have confusion over no infusion. Is it a blood moon? No, but we might be able to find a zombie. And if we can get a couple of zombie kills, where's this? Just so we got, you know, some hot backup ready to roll. We're after your souls, boys. You need to go by... wrong one. Well, that was awkward. Witch can go down, and then this clown can be executed. Drop a soul, drop a soul, drop a soul. No soul. Okay, sweet. It's going to be one of those nights, I guess. For hunting, it's going to be one of those nights where there's none souls about. I could, in theory, just set up the spawner and roll with it as it is. Take out the autonomous activator and just stand there and wail on the Muppets as they come down, and hopefully get souls out of it. Maybe we could do that. I mean, we're guaranteed to get the drops that way, aren't we? So let's turn that to never active. So that is not doing anything. That's dead. That's dead as a doornail. Right, let's get this bad boy out. Where did we put the crescent hammer this time? There it is. I does have trouble sometimes with crescent hammers. It's a thing. Right, there we go. That's gone, and we can get rid of that as well. And then we've got a nice little kill zone in here that full size can't get out of, but babbies can. The babbies can get out of there. I could do with getting rid of that. Maybe we can get rid of that. Let's just bang that one out of the way. Right, so how do these spawners work? Anyone know? Any clues? Any clues at all? I kind of feel I want some sort of structure up at the top of this to hang these spawners off. Because we want Enderman and we want zombies spawning in this debacle. Do we want Enderman? Do we really want Enderman spawning in this? Because of the water, you see. The water's going to be a pain in the botty. Maybe we could change it for conveyor belts, but that's going to cause so much lag and need so much leather, I think. Mind you, conveyor belt. Conveyor belt, mine factory reloaded conveyor belts, or just immersive engineering. Maybe just mine factory reloaded then. It says rubber bars, which we should be able to do, and they're EMCable, so that's a bonus. Or maybe we should go for these. Can we? Is that a thing we can do? Oh, with one leather down. But that said, we can fix the one leather down issue quite easily by going beeple, bopple, boople, and some leather. Good job. It's a splendid thing, this cheat machine, isn't it? It's you know, it's life affirming. Life affirming. It is what it is. You can get all the leather that you want, and jobs are good. Alrighty, so can we make this now? Beeple, bopple. Are these EMCable? That's a good thing. It's a good point, worth considering. Are they EMCable? Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. That's okay. So we'll just grab 8 of those out, and we will go over to the samples chest, which is now jammed open, and we will throw some leather in there, because we've got some leather, and we will throw a conveyor in there. And we will make some more conveyors in this jobby-mabob. So we want a conveyor belt, and we want to go bop, bop. There we go, some conveyor belts. So what we're going to do is replace the water that we've got in the catch-a-majig with conveyor belts, and hope that is a viable alternative, because otherwise badness is going to ensue, and we don't want really the badness. So let's go see if we can actually get this shoot and match to work. Oh, we need some cobblestone, don't we? Here's me running over there with dirt. We need some cobblestone. I don't know if I've got an inventory space for this. I need to kind of clear out some of this garbage I'm running around with. It feels important to get rid of some of the garbage I'm running around with. There we go. C-O-B-B-L-E, cobble. That should be enough. That should be enough to do the job we want to do. Let's put that sword away for the time being. It's a nice shiny pointy stick thing. It's an important thing to have, but right now we don't need it on us. All right. So where's the middle of this? There is no natural middle of this because it's two block drop pod thing. So we'll have to do it this way, which we could do. It's not a problem. We're going to bring this so that it kind of does that, and then we're going to go down this end and just nobble this lump off here. Like that. Let's hit an F7 and see how bad the lighting situation is. It's not terminal, but it's not great. We will get our torches, which are here, 63 of them. Where did they all come from? I didn't think we had that many torches. It just goes to show you, I guess. And we want spawn cages. Stabilized spawners. We want... do we want to come down on a stick a bit? Maybe. Like that. And then that. And that. This could be a little awkward. There we go. Good. Okay, we need to. We're going to need to throw some upgrades on those bad boys as well. So let's just get rid of this water. This is going to make this into a bit of a spawny nightmare in here. We can cope. We can cope a little bit. As long as it's not too bad. It's not a blood moon, so we should be relatively okay. How do these lay? Anybody know? Do they? If I do that, that's not what I want. If I do that, that's going away from me. Can I turn that with the crescent hammer? Doop, 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 doop. No. Can I pick it up with? No, I can't do anything with the crescent hammer. Maybe I could use the actual proper hammer on that. If I've got a proper hammer. Have I got a proper hammer? Engineer's hammer. Maybe that will do the job. Yes, that does the job. Okay. So we want that. I guess we want to go all the way. I guess that's the thing. Okay, that's gone a little bit Pete Tong there. That's okay. So we want that to be blowing that way. I got that wrong, didn't I? It's okay. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. So this is going to help with the Enderman spawning. The Enderman will be able to spawn in here and not be caught in water. Because if they touch water, they just go flippy loons. So I'd end up with flippy loon Enderman all over my base. I don't really want flippy loon Enderman all over my base. I got to be honest with you. Something about that doesn't appeal to me. I think it's the flippy loon Enderman. The nature of the beast is undesirable. We've got to get rid of all this water. There's no two ways about it. It's got to go. This is an elaborate, overly elaborate build, probably, for what we're attempting to achieve. But, you know, needs must. We have means to do stuff, so we're gonna attempt it. Bop, bop. I'm gonna lay these ones this way around. That way, I'm gonna mitigate some of the annoying work that we have to do in rotating these. Beep, bop, boop. Beep, bop, boop. There we go. So that's 2 runs down. But, oh, I'm putting them in the wrong way, aren't I? What a pillock. What a pelican. What a proper pelican. So this should blow all our ender buddies and our zombie buddies that spawn because of those things, which we'll probably need to upgrade. There are upgrades you can pile on them that kind of proximity upgrades I think are going to be a big bonus on that one. I'm doing it wrong again. I just don't know why. My brain just tells me, yeah, I think you should place this round the wrong way now because reasons and stuff. I say, okay, fine, I'll do it your way, shall I, game? I'll go wrong and then just redo everything. Redo everything. Just do over do-over all the time. And then in the corners here, we kind of need to go... Does bedrock not have spawn? Yeah, okay. So we're going to send everything that way. Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to send things this way too? Boop, boop. Good. And then... Okay, we're stuck on that a little bit. There we go. Got off it. And landed on another one. Sweet! Okay, this is not going at all according to plan. So we want this one to be EPA, EPA, EPA. Okay, good, 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 good. It doesn't really matter which way these point, in all honesty, because they're going to do the job they have to do. And then if we come around here, I don't know if we can reach this. There we can. Good. And then eep, eep. And then eep. And then one more. So if a mob was foolish enough to fall onto this, they get shoved onto that, then they'd get shoved over to here, and then they drop down there into the killing zone. And that's what we wanted to happen. That will be perfect. It's a bit of a mess, bit of an utter mess. So we kind of want to do the long side here, don't we? Back up a bit, land, and go boop, 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 boop. Then boop, boop, boop. Then boop, boop. And finally boop. Good. This is good. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And bugger. I've gnaws that right up a little bit. He's going to go down into the hole now. That's fine. Okay. Okay. I was still flying then. I don't quite know how they got hold of me, but I was still flying then. Let me place. Pardon? Why is that round the wrong way? Oh, because I'm shift clicking. Of course. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. It was a bit of a disaster getting it that way, but it's perfect. Right, so we do 3... 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we'd reverse it over here and go boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, and boop. Boop, 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 boop. Got it. Fan-diddly-tastic. So everything looks like it's going to be going in the right direction, which is what we wanted. Get this laid. It's picking stuff up, which is handy, you know. It's going to clear this mess out of all the gunge and junk that's in here. So when this is ready to roll, when we've got the thing fully active, we can turn the fans on with redstone blocks behind them, and then things will spawn up here. If they land on these blocks, they'll get blown down onto the conveyor belts. Otherwise, they'll just get sort of like dumped on the conveyor belts and drop out. Theoretically, nothing should spawn up here, but it might do. It might do. We could probably do with fans at each end of this long run, just to make sure things can't. Or we could just do that, I guess. That's a possibility. Then things can't actually just drop off this. Things are going to stay contained within. This is the whole reason I'm doing this. Just containment. I want containment on this. It doesn't look ugly. It doesn't look. It looks a bit ugly. It's fair enough. Fair comment. It does look a bit ugly. Right. Let's see what upgrades we can put on these spawners. I don't know whether they need a redstone signal. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. We'll find out shortly. So we want. Where are the spawners from? They're draconic, aren't they? They are draconic spawners. Let's have a little butcher's. In fact, let's get rid of the conveyor belts. We've got plenty of damn conveyor belts. We could move the world with the amount of conveyor belts we've got. Index. We want the stabilized spawner. Something about a stabilized spawner. Stabilized mob spawner. Here we go. A wyvern core upgrades to tier 2, which increases the spawn count and speed. An awakened core. So we'll just go for wyvern cores. We need 2 wyvern cores. That's fair enough. We need 2 wyvern cores. A nether star. And maybe a knot chapel. So wyvern core, nether star, knot chapel. Let's see what we can do about that. WYVERN, wyvern core. So we need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And then 2 of these. 1, 2. Excellent. That's a job well done. And we want 2 nether stars. NETH nether stars, 2 of them. We've still got 153 left. And a knot chapel. NOTCHAP. Okay. Why's okay? That's confused me. Apple. The knot chapel? Where is the knot chapel? Which one is the notch apple? Jeweled apple? White apple? Where exactly will I be finding golden apple, diamond apple, iron apple, potato, potash, darkwood, grapple? I'm not seeing a notch apple. The book did say a notch apple, didn't it? It will make the monster spawn even when the light level... Okay. I don't get it. Well, let's... I mean, we're not going to be within 16 blocks of the thing, but let's try it and see what we can do. We haven't got the notch apple, but let's suck it and see. We've got to do something with this thing, so let's go apply that and that and then that and that. Requires player false. Ignore spawning requirements false. So the ignore spawning requirements is a big issue. I don't think it's going to be dark enough, but we will see. Let's just grab that out of there and that out of there. These are the 2 souls that we want to be operating. So we can go oopa, and we can... Where's the other one? Oh dear. It's done something fancy in the inventory, hasn't it? There it is. Okay. I didn't want to throw that on the floor and lose it. There we go. So they should be doing stuff. I don't know whether they will or not, because it might not be dark enough for them to do anything, but we'll see. They're spinning up nicely. They should be going at a fair old bat, actually, to be honest with you, but they don't seem to be. We may have some awakened cores, which would make them go, like, so much faster. Zippy zip, zip, zip. Let's see. Let's see what we've got in here. Awakened core, tier 3. Further increases the spawn count and speed. So we kind of do need that notch apple. I don't know what a notch apple is, because the NEI doesn't show me a notch apple, but I will find that out, don't worry. Don't worry, I will figure that one out. But I think, from Furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.